Hello, it's Valpray for the Notorious D.I.D. Originally, it was supposed to be Solara, as I've written both in the comments and in the information. Due to her anxiety, this was not able to take place. With going live, this is another opportunity for us to understand better what works, what doesn't work. Obviously, some of us are more comfortable with doing so, and then due to maybe a mental issue like a disorder like anxiety or things of any of this nature, it is difficult for those authors to do something like this, to go live for others to be able to visibly see you in real time. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to perform the information that I was going to, regardless of if somebody is to come in. Obviously, I'm going to pay attention to any questions you may have, any questions that you have about us in particular, or about dissociative identity disorder. I am happy to give you my answer, which would be, in my opinion, of course, until we reach anyone within in the chat. Please, there is also a poll that's linked to this. When it goes on to regular hosting, I'm not sure if that poll will still be available for you to participate in, but if it is, please do. I'm very interested to hear what your opinion is with the poll. Recently, we were in a group chat that has to do with DID, and a question came up of the party was interested in getting rid of one of their altars due to them being a problem. This does happen. As far as you will have altars that are problems, you will have altars that are possibly going to give you specific issues that are issues for the body, that are issues for those around the body, because altars are no different than other individuals. There are obviously individuals that are problematic. There are individuals that cause issues. That can be legal issues, that can be physical issues, it can be whatever you wish to talk about. What you can do about this? Well, some systems, like our system, does have a fail-safe type of mode, which is taken through Laura, who's one of the protector that I know of within the system. What do I mean by fail-safe? I mean, she has the ability to, in her terms, she feels that she gets completely rid of them. However, I believe that possibly she just has the ability to make them dormant, which being dormant can be a good thing as well, because being dormant, that means that you're not going to have that over the problem. If you have this ability within your system, I would definitely implement it for those who are a danger to you or to those around you. There was a party who replied to the situation in regards to taking it into a different context. First, the person was talking about if the altar was not wanted, no wonder that they were behaving badly and they felt that way, and the parties that were making them feel that way were the problem. This is a different form of blame that people lay upon those altars within DID. This form is problematic because we don't go forward in nasty terms, or most of the altars that I'm speak of, they would know be a problem in that way. It's not because they're being picked on. There are no excuses for the reasoning behind their behavior. There's not always excuses for the reasoning behind somebody's behavior. Today's society is an allowing society, in my opinion. It allows you to behave in any fashion, and there's always a reasoning. It's acceptable. It's accepting. No, 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 no. An alter is an individual, just like anyone else. If someone was creating a problem on your block, is it your fault because you think they're creating a problem? No. Is it your fault that you don't want to live around somebody like that? No, again. Within a system, it's no different in that way. So if there's somebody that can create a dormant situation, that's probably a good situation for these type of matters. That's the best way to handle those as far as I personally am concerned, because you don't want that party being able to be active and causing you physical issues, causing mental issues within your group of your spectrum of who you deal with or what you deal with, because in DID there are persons, alters, that have bad issues, just like a regular singleton does. They have such bad issues that they can get you into really bad situations. And that is something that needs to be held back or placed within a dormancy at least, so that they cannot participate in this, and the other alters are in a safer situation. Those that are around them, that live around them, are a safer situation. And this is why I think it's problematic to go blaming those who want nothing more than safety and want things to be better. Dissociative identity disorder is a difficult situation on its own, much less it having these extra problems by problematic alters. Unfortunately, there's not something that every system can do about this. And I do feel bad for those who can't. There was another party that said, well, if you can just get rid of an alter, then you'd be able to just get rid of it. There'd be no disorder. This, to me, is absurd. Just because you can make a alter dormant does not mean that the disorder is not there. Would one of us go forward and discount the fact that the other authors exist, that they are themselves, would we get rid of all of the other authors? I personally would not. They have as much right as I do to be here. They, even those who cause issues, that's a different situation, of course. The sunlight is creating a problem, but now I know position myself differently next time. It's a different circumstance when you have an author that is creating a serious problem. Do I feel that every author needs to be gotten rid of? Of course not. Do I feel that that's exactly what the goal is for all those of us that have DID? No. No. To be quite frank, speaking from those in our system, it's quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. We are established individuals. We have our own beliefs, we have our own likes, dislikes, and none of us are clear on who the host is. But if the host were to come into play, when we have personally been here for this amount of time, we are established individuals, irregardless if it's like I believe we're individual souls or if it's something else. We have as much right as individuals as even the host would have. So when you're talking about integrating and breaking something down, what are you really doing? That's another problem to me. What are you really doing? If each author feels they're individuals, how are you going to integrate anything? Because that'd be like trying to take three singletons, smush them together. And even though it's more of a mental energy thing, a mental thing, it does no matter because we do exist. We do exist. And no matter what takes place that's good or what takes place that's bad, integration, as people say, call it, I feel would be destroying individuals. And that, to me, is wrong. Absolutely, 100% wrong. I would like to also, because we started doing these lives to do questions and answers, things like this. But I would like to share with you, I just recently got a copy of, it comes like packaged like this because it's through Amazon. Kindle Direct Publishing is through Amazon. If you go to Amazon.com, you can find these books. Now, this one in particular, I will still start with. If you are only interested in this one, this is a journal. Blessed words. This is artwork that I personally created. This is, of course, the front. This is, of course, the back. And the Crosses of Faith Religious Journal is what this is called. by Pilar. Pilar is, no matter which one of us it is, that is in general our artistic signing name. Inside the journal is, it's difficult because of the light, but inside the journal is obviously, it's lined, which you cannot tell on this, but it's blank pages for you to put your own thoughts and whatever you wish within the journal. These journals run $7.99, and if you have Prime shipping, obviously you would no pay for the shipping. They will arrive to you within 3 business days, which is exceptional. And you can have one of these for yourself. If you go to Amazon.com, you can just punch in Pilar. You don't even have to put the dot, just PLAR. Or you can punch in Solara, which is SOLARA, Frost, FROST. And this will pop up for that as well. Now, with that name as well, in conjunction with D.I.D, we also have this that we created. These are the D.I.D ribbons that are for awareness. This pattern is created for those who wish to place their thoughts about whatever you wish, whether it be D.I.D or no, whether you have D.I.D or no. This is exactly what the journal looks like. Within the ribbon, it has our names, or specifically our altar names, on each of these ribbons. But the pattern, I like the pattern because it's a fun pattern, but it's also a meaningful pattern. The pages are the same, of course. You have lines, you can write what you wish. It's to this as well is $7.99 and can be found under Solara Frost. So if you happen to be interested in those, we would love for you to visit Amazon.com and gather some of these journals for yourself or for gifts. They're nice to give. We've actually, even though they are ours, because we're so interested in D.I.D awareness, and of course I personally am religious, so I have given some of these as gifts because it's really nice to just jot something down, or you can if you're looking for something to put into words, you can jot it down. Anything, any ideas, you can jot it down in there. And you can also, if you are looking for something to put all of your passwords, anything like this in, you can also do that. And I'm getting a terrible, absolutely terrible glare, but that's a little better. Just hold my hand up here and not look where to go. But so what I'm going to do is I am going to close a little early. This is our first time to be on here, so I'm not that surprised that we only have one person. So hi, thank you. But it's understandable. It's a process and we're working on it. We are obviously also working on marketing and things like this so that we can get our channel out to more people, so we can reach more people for awareness and hopefully be able to help some of those who see it. So this has been Valpray for the Notorious D.I.D. I thank you for coming to listen to this information after our live at any point that you've come to listen to it, thank you. Please subscribe to our channel, join our community. We welcome you. We would please like you to like, share, subscribe, comment. Oh, we always look at all the comments, absolutely all of them, and we do answer. If you have a question or if you just want to make a statement, please do. We only ask that it's respectful, and we will definitely get back to you within that time frame. So thank you so much. We will be trying this again soon. We hope to see you then. This has been Valpray. I say adios.